Welcome to video number 2, where it's appropriately named Where Not to Look for Remote Jobs. And just so you won't be surprised, the first place where not to look is not LinkedIn. There, I said it. There's a good reason why I'm talking about LinkedIn. And, before we dive into it, I wanted to make this video specifically to get you to stop looking for remote jobs on certain websites. And here, again, just to say it again, LinkedIn is not the right place to look for remote jobs. And here's why. The explanation might be a little bit long, but let me just clarify. LinkedIn makes most of its money by posting jobs to the hundreds of millions of people registered on it. You probably have an account there. The issue with LinkedIn is that it focuses on conventional jobs, like normal jobs. Because of the sheer volume of applicants available, most companies tend to post jobs for their local candidates in whatever country they're in. For example, if I'm in France, most job posts I will see will be for people living in France. If I live in Washington, D.C., most of the jobs I'll see will be for people living in Washington, D.C. You get the picture. It's more active on the local level rather than the international level. Which, to be fair, LinkedIn did add a remote jobs section. But even when you look up using that search feature, most of the jobs are for people within a specific geographical location. For instance, you'll find a job for a customer service representative in the Denver, Colorado metropolitan area, which means if you live 2 hours away in Cheyenne, Wyoming, you might not qualify for this job. Even though it says that it's a remote job in the job description. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. You get my point here. This is really not an actual remote job if you have to live in a certain area to qualify for it. Real remote jobs usually do not have location requirements. You can live anywhere in a specific country, in the US, for instance, or Canada, but otherwise it shouldn't matter. Other notable sites that you should stay away from are, and don't be surprised, Indeed.com and Monster.com. These two websites are huge. They're large. They have thousands, probably millions of jobs. But they do not, cater to people who are looking for remote jobs. Be that as it may, it might seem like a lot of people might be interested in them, but they're not actually. So that's actually kind of a downside. The same arguments against the LinkedIn apply here, Just so I'm sure you won't be wasting your time on these general job sites, I suggest you check out these ones, the ones from the previous video, from the previous lesson. Again, we talked about dynamitejobs.com. We talked about remoteok.io. We talked about jobspresso.co. We talked about remote.co, nodesk.co, a lot of other specific, remote job websites. So I hope you get the picture. This is just a reminder not to waste your time on these sites. And I hope the explanation was pretty clear. Thank you.